Yo, what's up guys, it's Fahad. I'm back with another video. I haven't uploaded in a while because I've been kind of busy, but I'm gonna push some ladder today with this new giant graveyard deck. It's with the Evo Furnace. There's another version that's really good with the Mini Pekka and Musketeer, but today I'll be using the one with the Furnace and Princess Tower. Since there is a lot of graveyard and bait, I'm currently top 400, so let's get into some games. Okay, into our first game, we're against this guy. I'm pretty sure he plays Royal Recruits, which is a good matchup. Yup, he has the Evil Goblin Cage. So, let's just go for the Furnace in the back to cycle to the Evil. And, okay, he goes for the Zappies. I'm gonna cycle a Snowball on them. I don't have my Bowler in cycle, which is really bad. Yeah, he just rips the Recruits at the bridge. And I don't have my Bowler in cycle, so it's not that good. I'm gonna Arrows, and I'll take a lot of damage here because I got starting handed a bit, but it's okay, we can come back in this matchup. He goes for the Barb Barrel as well. I'll go for the Furnace because I don't want to take too much damage. But not a great start, of course. He has the Evil Cage in cycle, and he got a lot of damage because our starting hand was really bad. I think the Bowler was our 8th card, which is not the start we want, but it's okay, we can come back. I'm gonna go for a Bowler low for the Golden Knight. Hopefully he doesn't dash on the tower. And then I'll snowball the Flying Machine into the tower as well. Okay, unfortunately the Golden Knight dashes, that's my bad. But the Flying Machine is dead. Okay. We're down a lot, but it's still possible to come back. I'm gonna go for minions in the back to cycle. Okay, he goes for Royal Hogs. I'll go Arrows, Guards. I don't want to take a lot of damage here. I think his only spell is Arrows, so it is possible to come back. We need a good Evil Furnace, but he also has the Golden Knight, which is gonna make it tricky. Okay. I'm gonna go for the Furnace here, I think. The problem is he cycled Cage first play, which means he has the Evil Cage already, and we can't really go into the Evil Cage easily. It's gonna be quite tricky. Yeah, he goes for the Cage. I'll go in here. Hopefully the Cage dies and doesn't pull in the Giant. I'll go for minions too, because he has to Arrows on defense maybe. No, he's taking all the graveyard damage. He goes for late Arrows, which means I place the minions behind the push because I know he has to use his Arrows on top of the graveyard. So it allows our minions to kill all his counter push. Okay, Guards there. Furnace to block the Golden Knight. Nice. It's still winnable from here, guys. I just need to get a bit more damage and block the lane so he can't really go in. He's going to go for a Cage or Recruits. I'll just go for the Graveyard here because I know he can't really defend his tower here. All we have to do, guys, is defend our right side tower for 15 seconds. And I have the Evil Snowball, so I don't think he can actually take the tower. Hold on, guys. He has to go for the Royal Hogs. There's not enough time. Nice win, guys. It's a good comeback. It is a good matchup for us, but, you know, every once in a while we do get starting handed, so we gotta be careful and we can come back. Okay, into our next game. We're against Zodiac. This guy plays with Golem. I'm pretty sure he has the Evil Furnace and Spirit Empress, so let's just cycle Snowball since Evil Snowball is important in this matchup for defending. I'll go Guards here because I know he has minions, or I'm pretty sure he does, so I'll save my Arrows for that. Yeah, his spells are Arrows and Barb Barrel, if I'm not wrong. Okay. So let's just cycle Furnace to get to the Evo and see what he does. Okay, he goes for the Spirit Empress. I think I'll just Bowler in the back for that. There's not much I can do against Spirit Empress to kill it, so I just have to kill it with my tower and like tank it with a troop, like the Bowler. I might cycle a Snowball in that Furnace to push it into my Bowler. Like this. He goes for the Lumberjack at the bridge, that's fine. I'll just go for the Guards here to kick it out and... Okay. I'll go for minions here. Furnace. Okay. Go for the giant, the bridge. We might go for a lumberjack. Okay. If I had the normal snowball, I can push that over, but with the evil snowball, I can't really do much. So it's not the best start ever, because that furnace was like 1 HP, which is quite unfortunate. See if I can get evil snowball and all this. Then maybe like minions here. So now the bowler is gonna tank for that. Then arrows for the furnace. I do have to watch out for his minions now because I just use my arrows. Goes for the barbell. I'll try to guard to keep it alive for a bit. He goes for the empress in the back. I'll just go for the bowler again. He goes for his arrows. Okay, guys. He has no arrows in cycle now. He goes for his evil furnace. Okay. I'll snowball that in. And I think I can go for the giant graveyard here. Arrows the minions. Okay. And I'll go for a furnace to defend his furnace. His Spirit Empress is still alive. Let's see. I have to go snow. Oh shoot, he went in. I have to guard just. Okay, and then I have the giant graveyard here because it's running out. Giant graveyard, then arrows on his minions as soon as I can. Snowball this back. Arrows. Let's see if I can get the win, guys. Nice, let's go. Alright, into our next match. We're against Kamikaze. Let's try to see what this guy's using. I'll cycle the snowball to start the game and see what he does. He has the log, okay. I'll cycle minions, wall breakers, so he might be playing minor wall breakers with the minions and poison. Wait, never mind. He has Dark Goblin as well, okay. I'm trying to figure out what he's playing here, so I'm not gonna go in yet. Skeleton army. I'm not quite sure what this is, but maybe some bait deck. So I'll just wait for now since I don't have the best cycle ever and there's nothing I can really do here. Since if I play anything in the back, he's gonna punish me by attacking other lane and I can't cycle arrows since he's playing bait. And he has the Dark Goblin wall breakers. So I think it's best to wait for now. And wait to see if he makes a move. He's not doing anything, so I'm just gonna wait. He goes for the Goblin Drill. Okay, I have the bowler here. I also need to figure out what spells this guy's using, since it's gonna determine where we can use our furnace and whether we can use it low or high. So I'll go for the furnace here. He's back to his Dark Goblin also, so I'll have my arrows ready for that. If he goes for the Dark Goblin. Okay, he has the Fireball log, okay. Well, he just used his Fireball, so I can go for the minions in the back. I'll try not to arrows his Dark Goblin since I know that his next Dark Goblin is gonna be the evolution. And also, okay. He has the evil wall breakers, so I have to watch out for those. I'll just eat the Dark Goblin, and hopefully those wall breakers do not connect. Okay. I'll go for the giant here. Since I have my evil snowball, I can push the skeleton king. Okay, he has the Inferno Tower, which is quite unfortunate. I didn't know that. So now I know his deck, so we do have a chance to come back. I'm gonna arrows the Dark Goblin once it walks up a little bit. Okay. Minions for that. Goblin Drill. And okay. I think we can come back, guys, but it's not gonna be easy since he does have Inferno Tower and evil Dark Goblin. But let's see what we can do. Furnace in the back. That's gonna line up, I think, right? I'm not gonna graveyard. I'll just go for the minions, and I'll go for a bowler on this. That was very aggressive by him. My bowler's still alive, and he has no Skeleton King in cycle, so how does he stop this? I'm not gonna arrows that actually, guys. I'm gonna let him spend his elixir, and then I'll go for guards, maybe, and then go for a graveyard here. And then I'll snowball the Skeleton King or arrows Skarmy. Let's see what he does. He has to go for like a late log maybe. Yeah, very good damage, guys. This guy overcommitted a lot, so we actually do get a win there because he had no elixir to defend. Nice. Okay, into our next game, we're against Axel. And just a heads up, guys, the rest of the video, I'll be doing a voiceover since I didn't record the commentary live for these games, so I'll be going over them afterwards. Just let me know which one you guys prefer in the comments, and if you guys notice like a big difference in the commentary, I will be replying to everyone. So I know this guy's playing Splash Yard since he played a Knight and Furnace. There's a high chance he's playing Splash Yard, so I just wait to see what he does. I go Bowler for the Furnace, and he goes very aggressive here. I just go for the guards and the Snowball, just so I don't take too much damage, and I know I can punish him for this, since this was a very bad play on his end, for sure. I knew that, so I can go for a Giant with these guards, and I knew for sure I'm punishing him right here. I go for minions as well, since I know he has no elixir for poison or anything that can kill the minions easily. He just has to go for a Knight late, and then I go for arrows to kill all the goblins and damage the Knight, and I know he has nothing to defend here, so I know this would get a lot of damage. He does go for the Berserker, but it's not enough. My minions are on the tower, and at this point there's nothing he can really do since we already have his tower basically, and I think he gives up right here. So I'll just cut to the next game, guys. Okay, into the next game, we're against Kana. I know this guy actually, and I know that he plays with classic Pekka Bridgespam usually, and he has a Canyon tower, which is actually really good for us. I'm actually not too bad at this matchup. I like facing Pekka Bridgespam with the guards. The guards get so much value in this matchup. So he just cycles the Ewas in the back. I'll cycle my arrows. As long as you're safe, careful and safe in single elixir, you can't really lose this matchup. So I just go for guards on the Royal Ghost here, which will counter it. You gotta play slow in single elixir, but obviously you can attack when they go like Pekka in the back. But most of the time in single elixir, it will be defense against this type of deck. So I just cycle my Snowball, since getting Evil Snowball against these types of decks is always good. I go for Bowler and the Battle Ram, easy counter. And I will counter push as well, so he will have to defend this Bowler once it walks up. So I'm pretty sure I go for the minions behind this Bowler, just to be a little bit annoying, since I know his spells are likely Fireball Zap or something, since that's what he usually plays with. And he already played a Zap, so I go for the Furnace here, just to take out the Real Ghost, because I don't like taking too much damage at the start, and I already have a good damage lead on him since he's playing the Canyon Tower. I go for Graveyard here, since I know even if he has a Mother Witch, I have enough elixir to take out the Mother Witch, so it's not as risky. I go for the Snowball arrows, and the Mother Witch should take it out. And see, he doesn't get too many Royal Hogs to spawn, since I was able to afford my Snowball and arrows. That is really important to do if you know, or have a feeling they might have a Mother Witch. Always be careful and assume they do have a Mother Witch, especially when they don't play their minions or something. They probably have one, so always be careful of that. I defend very easily with the guards there, so I'm in a pretty good spot right now, and I think I'll wait for him to make the move, since we're about even on elixir. We're in double elixir now, so I can definitely attack the other lane, because I know I have my Evil Snowball coming up. So I'm not worried about defense at all. I can just full attack the right side. He went Mother Witch since he thought I was going to Graveyard, but I just went for the Giant minions to bridge, since that's good pressure, and the Furnace as well, just to damage his support troops. I can Bowler, defend everything on the right side, and I have guards for the left side, which will help me defend very easily. Evil Snowball will come in clutch here. This is why I saved it. And he used his Evil Zap. I go for the minions. He can't really kill it easily. He goes for a new Mother Witch, but the Evil Furnace will defend everything here. So having your evolutions at the right time is really key to winning these types of matchups. Since this is quite tricky when they do have a Mother Witch, but if you play it right, it is easy. I go for the Graveyard on the right side, Giant on the left, just to pressure both lanes. And the game is basically over here. I just need to get a bit more damage from Spell Cycle, and it will be over. So I go for the arrows here to Spell Cycle. And I actually think I win from the Evil Furnace right here. I cycle a Snowball, since I know I have everything to defend. I'm not worried at all about defense right now. I know I can defend, and yep, it takes a tower. Nice. Okay, into our last game of the video, we're against Mod. I know this guy's an E-Giant player, so I'm going to be careful of that. In my opinion, this is a pretty bad matchup, but if they don't play good, you can always win it. So I always try to win this matchup the best I can. He goes for the Furnace in the back. I get a Bowler to counter the Furnace and the Goblin Cage. With Giant Graveyard, it's more of an aggressive deck, so you gotta tower trade in the right situations, because I know for a fact, if I try defending here, he'll probably get more damage, and I'll not get any damage. Also, he did cycle the Cage first play, which means he will have the Evil Cage, which meant I had to attack right now, and I knew I had to attack right now, otherwise I'd not get damage in the entire game. So yeah, that's why I went for the Giant on the left side. I do lose my tower, but it's fine since I get a lot of damage on the left side with the Giants. So this is a very winnable position, but it's not the greatest since now I know he's playing Evil Furnace, E-Giant, Evil Cage, since I wasn't sure what version he had. So I just wait a bit. He goes for the Furnace in the back. I cycle my Furnace here as well. Just wait a bit, because I still need to take his left side tower. I'm not sure what his full deck is yet at this point in the game. He goes for the 3 count, so I just go for the Bowler to defend, since it's not going to be in range of the E-Giant projectile. And I go for minions like this because the minions buff, the minions don't get hit by the E-Giant, but you have to let it lock on first, because if you try playing the minions on the E-Giant when it's still walking, it's just going to die to the projectile, so you have to let it lock onto your tower first. I cycle a Snowball here just to take out his tower, and I figure out that he has a Spirit Empress, which is definitely not good for me since Spirit Empress is really difficult to kill with our deck, so it's not the best thing to see. And he goes for the Evil Furnace there. I go for the Guards to tank for the Spirit Empress. Then I go for the Bowler here, and I have to use my Evil Snowball as well since he has a massive push. I go for the arrows to clean up the Spirit Empress, and his tower is in arrows range since arrows do 135. So I'm not too worried about taking his tower. Here I go for a Giant in the back. I know his last card is a Lightning, so I go for the Evil Furnace here. I try to play the mind games here, go for a Lightning block, but unfortunately it didn't work on him. Since he is a good E-Giant player, I'm pretty sure he has a top 13. I save my arrows to take the tower, and I go for minions on the side. So now it's going to be a 2 tower situation. It won't be super easy, but it always is possible. So yeah, I go for Furnace on his Furnace and just wait a bit to see what he does. I probably cycle a Snowball too, because I need to get to the evolution really soon. I go for a Bowler in the back, because there's not much to do. I can't play into a Spirit Empress since it does way too much damage, and he's going to get a massive counter push, so I know I have to defend this first. I go for minions on the Spirit Empress. They do get one-shotted by the Spirit Empress, but it's my only option. I go for Furnace in the back here, and then I go for arrows, I think, to clean everything up. And then I go for a Bowler just to tank for the other Spirit Empress and to kill the Evil Furnace. I do defend my tower here. He goes for the Lightning. I know time is running out in the game. I have to attack soon. So I go for the Giant Graveyard here. Since he just went for a Lightning, he's low on Elixir. I have to attack now. Lightning will take my tower, but he's not back to his Lightning yet since he just played it. So I have to attack fully. I'm just like going all in here, hoping for the best. I go for Evil Furnace. He's saving up Elixir for potential Lightning, so I go minions just to block it. He panics, places a Furnace, so the Fire Spirit disconnect. I go for the Snowball to finish off the game, and I do get the win. That's it for today's video, guys. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. I'll try my best to read all the comments and reply. If you have any questions, you can also join my Discord server, which I will link below in the description. That's it for today. See you guys next time.